Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to talk about the Pix Portable. It's an invasion of these portable systems, but this one is pretty unique. Simply, it's a buy system and it's something you don't see very often. Alright, so in this invasion of portable systems we have different versions, but there is a brand called OneUp selling these, let's say, portable systems and mini arcades with a pie inside. So this is what we're going to get today. And I was very curious about it and I wanted to show you here on the channel. Alright, so landscape editions are very familiar in the gaming community. We have the different versions like the LDK, we have the Mio or Pocket Go. A lot of versions, and I was curious, what is this? Is this very comfortable to play? Because this thing is made of different parts, as you can see. And the reason I'm saying this, DIY, you can buy it without a pie, but I just purchased the full version with the battery and pie, everything. So I can just show it here on the channel. Alright, so let's do a little overview of the device. While holding it, the first thing that I noticed that these edges, they are, I wouldn't say cutting your hands, but you need to hold in a certain position. Not the best comfortable portable system that I have felt in years. Alright, overview time. So at the left side we're finding the D-pad. The D-pad itself is like the other models I've reviewed, not the best D-pad I have seen. So we're having this more like PS Vita quality analog stick. Very curious how this is going to play in the game. At the right side we're only having 4 buttons for, let's say, playing. So if you want to play fighting games you shall need to use the shoulder buttons, and we're having 2 over here for like start of giving. At the top we're finding 4 shoulder buttons. Very clickish, so totally different kind of buttons. We're having 2 micro USB, but you need to use this one for charging, on and off switch, HDMI out, and we're having a headphone jack out. At the back you can see they need to solder some wires straight on the PCB board of the Pi, so if you want to swap out the Pi for a new model or it's broken, for example, just give you an example, yeah, that would not be very easy. At the left side we're finding the Ethernet connection and 4 USB, because this is soldering on the Pi board itself. Very convenient. So if you want to plug and play this device into, let's say, in television and you just want to use it like in game console, it's possible. This thing comes with a 4000 milliamp, if I may believe the specification on the page, and this will give you around 4 hours, 5 hours playtime. Depends of course how old is the device and how good of the quality of the battery. And I was searching for the speaker, but as you can see it's over here squeezed between the 2 PCB boards. I don't know if this is going to sound any decent. Alright, so let's power it on. But the screen itself isn't 2.8 inch, so it's a very tiny screen. It has a resolution of 640 by 480. So this is what you're going to get. It's an IPS screen, so it needs to be a very crisp, clear and beautiful screen. Alright, so in the meantime let's talk about what you're going to get with this device. It comes with an HDMI cable. We're going to test it out on the television itself, or the screen I'm having here, because I'm very curious how it works. And we're having basic 3 amp 5 volt charger. Yeah. Because it's a Pi, you have support for a lot of different systems, even from the MS-DOS, Amiga, Arcade, Atari, Lynx, ColecoVision, Family computer basically, so let's say the NES. Game Gear is just in crazy amounts of support. And yes, even N64 can be supported. And I wouldn't say it runs pretty perfect, but I think there are some games playable. So right, let's do some more gameplay and let's see what we're going to get with this device. What I wanted to show you, maybe I already noticed that there is a button here at the front of the device, and this is just for adjusting the brightness. There's, by the way, no scrolling wheel or something for adjusting the volume, so you need to go to the start and you can swap the volume over here if you want to. Let's put it a little bit louder. Alright. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone, but the speaker has got a lot of interference and I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, here it comes. Whoa, there's a big difference. Okay, whatever, let's go. So as you can see, the bezel are not like it should be. The analog stick is not configured, but okay, whatever. Let's see, let's try the D-pad. Oh, this one is way better responding than the previous one. Oh, the button got a very nice touch. I like this one. Alright. And if you want to remove the bezels, that's no problem. Just leave it over. I just wanted to leave it for the video. I want to leave it on. Oh, the D-pad is not bad at all. It feels very horrible, but it plays nice. But what I've noticed with the EPS screen, it's very beautiful, vibrant, and I don't see any weird screen tearing or slowdowns. The screen itself, there's nothing wrong with the screen. I love it. It's just great. Yeah, you can see that they didn't map the buttons correctly. But nevertheless, you can see that beside the control problem, that this is something you need to reconfigure, but it looks pretty smooth. Okay, let's see, can I move the analog stick? No, it's configured on the D-pad only. But what you can see, it runs very smooth. I know there is no FPS, but I can see it that it's running very smooth. And this is a really big positive thing about Pi. Big support. The Pi itself, it works just fine. And as you can see, it doesn't matter where you stick in a Pi, it just works like a charm. My racing skills are really wicked, but that's the reason why I normally always stick with Destruction Derby or Flat Out or that kind of games, because I like to smash my car into stuff. A lot of it. 60 FPS, man, this thing runs like a charm. Crap, there goes my double perfect. Alright, next test. Let's see if we can connect it to our television or the monitor. You can see it. Okay, let's grab the HDMI cable. Alright, let's see. If it, yeah, okay, it's powered on. Does it see the screen or do I need to reboot? It is highly possible that I need to reboot the Pi itself. Nothing is happening. Alright, reset. Okay, it takes some time to reboot. Sometimes I get a feeling it takes freaking forever, but nevertheless, alright. Patience. No, nothing is happening. I don't see anything at the moment. Okay, let's pull it out and let's stick it in. Okay, so I reconnected the cable a couple of times. I even rebooted the system, and from this point on it doesn't work at all. There is maybe a way. I'm going to put it behind the camera. If you can say I want to use the external HDMI port, that is a little possibility. But just the reason why I want to show you like this is simply, it's not plug and play. It's not very easy. Alright people, so this is what we're going to get with the Pix Portable 2.inch EPS screen. We're having a 640 by 480 resolution. Yeah, it was right. EPS screen, I love it. The battery takes forever to load, but 4 hours of playtime, maybe 5, depends a little bit what you play. It's not bad at all. So the D-pad feels quite nice, very happy because I don't like the analog stick on this thing, or you need to get used to it. Alright, so the buttons got a very nice response. The support of games is very wide because of the Pi inside. Very cool. Yeah, this is a little bit of a problem. If you want to reach the SD card, you need to open it up every single time. But if you close it down and there is no safe shutdown, you never need to reach the SD card. You can use the Wi-Fi to add new stuff or remove. Yeah, configure, you can see the TV output didn't work with my version, but you can maybe configure it in the config file. And also, I had some problem with N64, but it can all be fixed, so that's not a bigger problem. But I just wanted to show you how it is out of the box. So in general, I think it's a very nice looking product, but you don't want to drop it. Otherwise, it can break very easily. It's very thin acrylic, and so let me know what do you think of this. Leave it in the comments. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell, and become one of the Wicked family.